Okay, here I am again. The next chapter of this great marriage. Marriage is something. It really is. Like yesterday, I was talking to William, and I got to get used to the idea that I want to say husband, but it's almost like okay, husband. So I was talking to him, and I was telling him about what I was doing. I told him that I was going to do a YouTube video on, marriage, and he kept saying, "How are you gonna give people advice on marriage and everything?" And they're gonna know, are you gonna tell our business? Are you gonna do this? And I said, no, I'm not telling our business. I think it helps when a lot of people get together and you talk about what is going on instead of somebody constantly preaching to you about, well, you need to do this or you need to do that. Sometimes it turns people away. And I'm like this. I'd rather feed you and then turn around and bring in what the word is saying, especially, have you with a full belly and then see if you want to come back, see if you want to come back. So I was telling him about what I was doing, and he looked at me and he said, still, you're going to be telling our business. And I told him, I said, no, what I would do is I would monitor us and see how we handle conflict and see how we handle situations and see what avenues that we take to resolve it. So that's what I was trying to say to him. And then he told me, how are they going to know who you are? How are they going to know who are you to give advice? And so I told him this. I feel like this. I live life. I've been through relationships, and I've been married once, and and now I'm in my second marriage. So a lot of our life lessons that we go through, they are a learning tool for us. They are a learning tool for us to get to the next level of learning how to communicate. That is the reason why we have friends. That is the reason why we go to work, to talk to coworkers, or when you come across people that you can talk to. Excuse me. My lady skills are just gone out the window. I'm telling you. I threw that card away a long time ago. Yes, I do burp. And it feels good too. But so I was explaining to him that, every day we communicate. Every day we pick what is important. And I got that from him because it was a little incident that happened that I forgot to tell him that I was going into work because I had a report that needed to be done. And he said to me, how come I didn't know nothing about this? And so he assumed that I was going to be at home. Really, I was surprised that he still wants me around. Okay, I must be doing something okay. And so I didn't communicate. And so he made a point by saying, when you go to work, do you communicate with your boss? Does your boss know that you're off of work? And I said, yeah, she knows I'm off of work. And he said, so you made that a priority to make sure she knows. And so he said, so where do I fit at? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but I saw that piece right there and I was like, ugh. So when he said that to me, I said, oh my goodness, did I really, really put him, in level number 3? So, which God is always first, and then he's second, and then family and church. So, I went on ahead and I told him, I said, what, I do apologize because you got to understand that I always had to take care of myself. I never had nobody who I had to answer to. I went home, did what I had to do, and got up, went to work. That's all I ever did. And I had 2 dogs. So, that's what I did. I took care of them. And then I took care of grown adult children. So that goes to show you I had no life. No life. And I went to church. I went to Bible study. And I went to small group, which is our Bible study, which I really enjoyed. But back to what I was saying was, I did not realize that I did that. That I put him on level number 3. So that played on my mind all night. It really did, because there's no reason for somebody who's important to me should be the last to know what is going on. And I'm so used to solving my own issues and my own problems on my own. And, and I didn't do them real well either and stuff, So that's been a benefactor for me, because knowing that he has been, taking care of everything that I need to take care of and not be forgetting to do and stuff, So, and now that he's retired from being an engineer, he's now going for ministry. I knew what he was doing. I just got sidetracked for a moment because I was trying to think, was I supposed to do something else? So anyway, so now that's something that we all have to learn. Where does everybody fit in your life? Who's first? Who's second? Who's third? Who's fourth? Who's fifth? And I don't care what nobody else says and stuff like that. God is always first for me. A lot of you may have your own choice of what you choose to be first for you. That is your opinion. But maybe the more you get to know me, maybe you might change your mind. So, but I know that God did me, because there's no way I can love anybody else unless I love me first. And I had to learn. Oh my goodness. It took me a long time to learn to love, but that'll be another subject, another day. But back to putting in order. Putting in order means showing who's important, and more than anything, my husband needs to know that he is very, very important in my life, because I told him I finally found someone who my soul fell in love with. And I waited a long time. I went through a lot to get to him. Abused, raped, used, everything, until I got to him. And still, it wasn't even right when I got with him. I had to ask God to forgive me, because so much stuff was going on that I didn't know where to start at. And then at the same time, too, I had to tell this man who I was. A lot of people don't know a lot about me. Not even my own family, my own children. It's a lot of things that people don't need to know. Some things you just keep quiet to yourself. So, I'm learning. And as I grow, hopefully some of you get something from this, because I'm going to keep trying and trying and trying to grow. Adulting. Adulting. Or better that, try to be a big girl now. So, tonight's the night. I'm going to entertain my man. So, I'm going to just show him how much I love him. And today, man, he came through today, because today was an awful day. And I had to drive a long distance to get to work. And, I'm not going to brag about him, but I'm just going to say that he had a great purpose today. A great purpose. Because I don't want nobody else to know that he's a good man. So, then he might turn around and stuff and be a bad man. And I'll be like this. Ooh, y'all, forgive me what I told y'all about that man and stuff. I don't want to come out there like that and stuff and tell you stuff like that. But anyway, so I'm going to keep growing. I haven't really shared these videos with anybody yet, because I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to fill myself out with this. And as I go on and stuff, so many of you are going to learn a lot about me, who I am, what I'm about. Really, who cares who I am, what I'm about? Who cares? But I just hope that seeing what somebody else has went through and see where the outcome is and how it can benefit you, or what you can do to change your life, because I know I'm constantly working on changing something about me. A mother of 5 and still trying to grow up. My oldest is more mature than I am, more responsible than I am. Even my baby daughter is more responsible than I am. So, I'm learning. So if anyone has any comments, you can just put them on there. If you want to, whatever it is. Sometimes people say negative stuff because there's something negative going on in their life and they just need to vent. And it's okay. So, until next time, we'll see what the next one is. But today's topic was about putting that man where he needs to be at and putting you where you need to be at. and who you worship where they need to be at. So, but as time goes on, I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to apologize. I love God. I do. I love God with all my heart. I do. So, a lot of times, a lot of us never get to experience this because so many people say, well, I don't want to go to that church because such and such. I don't want to go there because the last time. Sometimes things are set up to detour you from your goal in life. And sometimes people can be cruel. They can be awful. And it's because sometimes people take the lead of being a minister or a teacher and they was never meant for that. So you have to see for yourself what a sheep in wolf's clothing really looks like. Did I say it right? No, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Tell you what, I'm tired. I have to drive every day to work. I'm tired. So, as you can see, this is not prompted. Everything I'm saying is truthful. You may even hear me stutter over a word, mispronounce a word, which my daughter said I am terrific at doing. Thank you. And I am. But I'm going to get better at that. But again, have a good night. And I will get back on here. And as it goes on, it'll be more and more and more. But hopefully not over 20 minutes because I don't even like to have a meeting that long. So, but thank you. Thank you for listening.